new pope. Good morning, everyone. So I am getting ready to type up that paper that I have been working on for days. But conclave is now started. The College of Cardinals have been locked in the Sistine Chapel. So the first vote has not been completed yet. So we're just kind of waiting. Kind of show you what's going on. I don't know if you're familiar with conclave or if it's anything that you're watching. Let me know. Have you been watching it? Did you watch it by the time you see this? I don't know if we'll have a new pope yet or not. Okay, so this is where we're at. We are 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 51 seconds in to the conclave. And of course, everyone is focused on the seagulls. Okay, so yeah, now we just wait and see and wait for the first round of smoke to come out. Anyway, I have made huge progress. I've got to get this typed up and in today. I may ride in to take Braxen to work though, because I need to pick something up for an event that we have going on tomorrow for our homeschool group. So I'm going to see what I can get typed up now. I mean, I know it's not going to take me all day to type this up, so. But yeah, we have a thing we're doing tomorrow called mosaics or not tomorrow, but we have an activity that we're doing called mosaics in May. And so we'll be doing some mosaics in the park. I want to quick get a video pulled up for, I cannot think today. I can't think about what I'm talking about. Anyway, I want to get a video pulled up today about like the history behind mosaics, like where they first started. Because I like to do, when we're doing something like this, I like to do just a short little lesson, let the kids learn something new, and then we'll get in and we'll actually make the craft, and that should be fun. So, okay, I am going to type up this paper. Okay, so I get a frantic knock at the shower door. I haven't even gone out to look at the television, but we got a new pope. I don't know who it is yet. Aspen came running in because we have a bathroom in our bedroom, and I hear this banging on the door, bang, 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 and I'm like, yes, and he's like, we have a new pope. All right, so I'm going to go out and find out what's going on, but apparently we have a new pope, and wouldn't you know, I'm in the shower while this is going on.
Many of them did feel like him, but this is an incredible moment. We've been waiting to see that white smoke.
Qui nomen imposuit leonem decimum quartum.
The Pope is Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost, who's taken the name of Leo XIV, Pope Leo XIV. Cardinal Prevost is an American, an Augustinian father.
And here he is.
How does that go? Many hours later. Isn't that how it goes? Something like that. So yes, many hours later. I'm home. We left for a little bit, took the kids to work, and I had to get out of the house for a little bit. So I finished that paper that I told you guys I was working on. 42 pages. Is that crazy? Well, 41 because I accidentally had one extra page in there that I didn't realize I had a mishap as I was writing it, and I thought I had it all fixed, but I must have left an additional page in there. It's not a big deal. I doubt she'll dock me for an extra page in it, but who knows? Anyway, I got it finished with like 30 minutes to spare. Oh, it was such a beast to write. But you know what? I really learned a lot. I got to do an interview with one of my writer friends who actually lives in Cornwall. So that was really cool. Yeah, it's just been crazy. And then we've been sitting here for the last few days waiting to, well, I mean, really, it didn't take that long, but we've been without a pope since Pope Francis died. So the chair of Peter is filled once again. Anyway, yes. So we have a new pope. And he's American. That was unexpected. So when I was in the shower, I was kind of like, that would be, because I knew like Cardinal Dolan was in like the running, you know, or like he could be. I think any of the cardinals that were in the College of Cardinals could be the pope, elected pope. But I know people had kind of talked about him as a dark horse or whatever. But I actually didn't realize that that our pope now, I hadn't heard of him. So he wasn't anywhere like on my radar. I'd heard of Pizzaballa, and there were like two other gentlemen people were really talking about a lot. So anyway, I was taking a shower and I'm like, that would be really crazy if we ended up with an American pope. But then I thought, no, it's probably not going to be Cardinal Dolan, you know. And not that he wouldn't have been good for it. I just didn't expect that would be the case. And then Aspen came banging on the door and he's like, Mom, we have a pope. And then he comes out and they said it was an American that had become the pope. And I was like, what? So, and I was actually listening for Cardinal Dolan's name and I didn't hear it. So I'm like, oh, I didn't realize there was another American in the, you know, in the thoughts there. So first American pope, that's really neat. It's really neat. And I'm excited to see how this papacy starts to come together and form and stuff. So, you know, I vividly remember, if you're new here and don't realize, we literally just converted to Catholicism. It was like a 2-year process, but we actually just converted in November of this last year, November of 2024. So we are baby Catholics. We're new Catholics, you know, even though we've been going to church for over 2 years now. We started going in 2023. So kind of towards the beginning of 2023, late winter, early spring. Oh, I feel like something bit me. Late winter, early spring. And so before I was Catholic, I remember when I was a young girl, I remember Pope St. John Paul II. And I remember him vividly as a kid and like just seeing him on the news and hearing about him and things like that. And so like for me, that's who I remember as like the Catholic Pope. You know, to me, that's who he was. He was the Catholic Pope. And what are you two doing? They're like, oh, they're cuddling and cleaning each other, preening their feathers. But yeah. So, and then there was, you know, I knew Pope Francis was the Pope when we came into the church. And of course there was Pope Benedict. But I didn't really know a lot about him because he wasn't really in my radar before, because we weren't Catholic. So, but yeah, this is our first conclave as Catholics, and very interesting how the process was. It was much quicker than I expected it was going to be. So how did conclave go for you? Did you pay attention to it? Is it something that you pay attention to? Did it have important meaning for you? Just let us know in the comments below. What did you even know what was going on? Because maybe maybe you don't know about it, and maybe it's not something that's really in your radar. So, or how did you hear about it if you didn't know that it was going on? So yeah, it's been an interesting experience for us, and we'll get to learn all about our new Pope as time goes on and kind of see what his thought process for the direction of the church is going to be. It should be interesting to see that. All right, I have another few assignments that I have to get done before my semester and my school year is over. And I will have finished out 2 full years of college. I have a year to a year and a half left to get this part of my degree finished. It just depends on if I'm going to take full-time school or not next year. And so over the summer, I think I'm going to pray on that a lot, because I will graduate much earlier if I do full-time semesters for the next year. But it will also take a lot more tweaking to my schedule and I'm not sure I will have the time that I would like to have all around for other commitments. So that's what I'm going to be praying on over the summer, and just trying to see if I should just continue at the pace that I'm going, because it will take slightly longer, but that might be the right way to go, and then go on to the next leg of my journey. So we'll see. We'll see where life ends up. But that's what's been going on over here, and that's how conclave went. And we now have a new Pope, an American Pope, but he is the Pope of the Catholic Church. He is not just American. He was born in America, and but he is the Pope for the entire Catholic Church, not just an American Pope, right? He is our Pope. So, but it's really neat that is the first Pope born in America and from America that has become Pope. So yeah, really neat. Okay. I'm going to get some school done. I don't know if I'll check back in. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video.